Hello everybody, Cacti Mamba here, and today we have the Galio boss fight. So for one, his total thing is that he gets every round, all units are granted +1 health, which is insanely good for Galio himself, obviously, because he's formidable. But the other thing I'm noticing, besides this amazing, beautiful board, guys, I mean, this, I will say one thing, even though I feel like Path of Champions has had a few frustrations for me. This map is just beautiful. I mean, look at the waterfall, the moving water. You got it over here too. It's like, oh, how can you not love that, right? And then the other thing I noticed once I stopped being so infatuated about everything else being so beautiful, I noticed that there are three bosses. You guys see that? There's three, because Galio is a 3.5 star difficulty. I believe it's the maximum difficulty they'll go right now. But that's super cool, right? Because we've never seen that before. We've never seen any 3.5 star difficulties at all. And round ends. I believe this is the same one as normal for Zoe. What about... Okay, okay. So Viego is also the exact same one that we played against with Alawi. And then Galio has two powers? Wait, what? Rockfall Path 2? Obliterate the weak. Okay, so Galio's pretty strong. The foe's allies have 20 plus total health. The foe summons Galio if they don't have him and grant allied champions spell shield. Okay, Galio's pretty good. We're gonna assume that. So I'm hoping we would get a huge kind of like XP buff too for beating him. He's seems to be the strongest one right now, and my power, I didn't record that part. I got the game start summon two Vanguard lookouts. I had two other really good powers. I had the one that makes it so that you summon a slow spell again if you cast one, which is pretty good with our kit. It allows us to spawn more of the where's that here? The not the eye, it's this one. Yeah, this one, Answered Prayer, and then the 4 mana one, Tentacle Smash. It allows us to summon those twice, which is actually pretty darn strong. And then there's also Allies Get Overwhelmed, which is also really good. But I went with the more consistent start, which allows us to consistently be able to attack and then spawn tentacles, which I really think is a really strong thing to have in this deck. And round end, if one of your player's units died this round, the foe summons Dauntless Vanguard. Alright, so that's not too bad. We're gonna make sure we got our cool things and everything. I'm legend level 15 and I'm at level 15 on Alawi. So let's see how this goes. This is my first run, so you're gonna see me fail or succeed here. I do have a revive, so I should be able to at least get a decent amount of the way through. I may not make it a Galio, we'll see, because I've never played this yet. I don't even know how things scale here, because they're supposed to scale harder than they did in the past, and I'm not anywhere close to the toughest it could be, right? In terms of I don't have level 30 on one particular champion, like in this case being Alawi, and I don't have level 15 in legend level. So I mean, it could be anything. Do I want to give them a free kill? One of the player's units, I don't actually, because that would give them Dauntless Vanguard. And then this withstand is epic power, which, jeez, right? Way to make it even tougher. Alright, so we get a tentacle out and we allow that tentacle to live, which already huge, right? We want our tentacles living. And we're gonna play this, and we're just gonna sit on that. I'm gonna take the 2 attack. There's no reason to not just take it there, because we every single game we heal 2. That's how it works. We have this stamina thing. It's pretty OP in my opinion, but I'm not complaining, because if things are gonna ramp out of hand, I want my stuff to be OP, you know. That looks fine. I might actually even attack with these, just for more damage. It's feeling pretty solid so far. Alright, that's annoying. Because now he gets to summon a Dauntless Vanguard as well. on the next round. Okay, allowing levels, which is awesome. Okay, and yeah, allowing is definitely my most OP champion. But guys, like, the one thing I have to be I happen to be very annoyed with at the moment is the RNG of. Oh wait, what? I thought it was if I die. Oh, round end. Got it. Okay. But yeah, no. What I have to be very annoyed with at the moment is the fact that they're they're making it so that if you've ever if you like once you get like more, the only way to get more champions is through this random RNG stuff for the most part, right? There's a little bit of consistency that you can get to at least get your first power once you've gotten your first thing, but beyond that, not really. And so it's really frustrating for me because I have like 95 essence for Alawi that I can't even use for anything. Like 95, by the way. Think about how much that is. I have 95 for Alawi. Whenever I'm still missing 5 champions. Like, that is so insane, right? Like, the fact that you would even have that many, and it's like completely fine, right? It's like, what? You're even we're even talking about this right now, right? And by the way, I do think Alawi is just like completely busted in this mode. I think that Alawi is probably one of the strongest, it feels like, in terms of just because she ramps so fast and she kills so fast, and it's like, how is she just not absolutely busted, right? But that's just my opinion. But yeah, it's just frustrating that, like, even though, like, yeah, I've gotten a good champion to start, so it does feel pretty good, and I do get to go on and attack and all that. What did I get from this? I don't know. Giant spell? Is that what I got? Yeah, I got giant spell. That's not amazing, but whatever. But yeah, just it's just very frustrating whenever you've got this, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna have this really strong, like, really good. I'm gonna be able to get all the champions. Like, I think that was one of the biggest appeals to the first Path of Champions was like, oh, because of the fact that we've got such a good basis, right? For like, yeah, we're gonna have, um, as long as you have 2 of each champion, it allows you to then play each champion. I think that makes things really good because it allows you to choose when you want to play a champion, right? It doesn't gatekeep them from you based on RNG. Like, I would be completely fine if what they did was they stuck with this like star essence thing, but it would just take more overall to get all the abilities as long as it wasn't random. You know what I mean? Or like it wasn't completely random. Like once you capped out in a certain champion, you wouldn't get any more of that champion until there's more to get or until you have all the champions. That would be what I would be fine with because that's completely fine. But to have it just be completely random to the point where I'm so overloaded on Alawi that and it's so useless because we don't even know if we're gonna get a 4-star for powers. I have nothing I can use it for, right? It's just so useless, and that's what's so annoying. And then we have this thing where we have that problem, along with the fact that then they said that they're taking resources away from Path of Champions because PvP is now becoming the main priority again instead of it being even, which confuses the crap out of me, but I don't know. I don't know. It's just Legend of Runeterra is in a weird spot. Um, terrible, terrible, terrible. I mean, the Soraka one isn't horrible because if I get the Star Springs down, I could technically win the game off Star Springs, but I feel like I want to reroll. Nami is not bad at all. Zoe's also really good. I think I might go Zoe, actually, but I'm debating. Zoe just gives me an alternate win con, which is probably what I need the most of, right? Like, just in case, is what I'm thinking. And when the foe attacks, they reduce the cost of Tiana crown cards everywhere. I feel like these characters, by the way, so these ones, the ones that we're just about to fight, are actually like almost closer to final bosses, I feel like, right? Or like they're like close to the final boss it would normally be at, but I don't know, maybe I'm forgetting. If I go to the shop, I have the potential for another power. Or did I just get an item chest here? I feel like I have to go to the shop. Because it's just, there's just better potential, right? And I don't want this Pool Party Zoe. I actually like Base Skin Zoe more than Pool Party Zoe. But that's just me. Alright, we're completely loaded in. Sometimes it won't load in all the way, which is sad. We're gonna reroll like that. We're gonna keep it moving. Okay. Alright, that's not terrible. Prisoner, okay, what you're capable of. The world won't end, yada yada yada. Shut up, old lady. And then we're gonna put down the watchful idol. I probably could have just attacked first, but whatever. We'll take our punishment for that. And there we go. We have our tentacle out. That's much more important than these living, by the way. The fact that these just summon and you can use them as free blockers is way more important than anything else, because that's what you want. You want the tentacles to continuously get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger, right? That's what's more important than anything. I don't want to play this, actually. I might wait. I'm gonna wait to play that. Yep. I'll pull it in. And then what I'll do is I'll probably put it out now, or will I? Because if I put this out, does this live? I'm gonna give it +3/+3. Okay, it lives. I'm gonna do it. All right, it lives. And then we put a Lowy down, and we have a tentacle that's 7 already. And now it doesn't really matter if the tentacle lives or not, in my opinion, because we've already got the damage. And even if we restart it, it would be nice for it to live, obviously. But yeah, what's more important than anything is just making sure we get the damage off. And there we go. And we level a Lowy, which basically means we win the game. It's pretty hard to level a Lowy and still lose. Unless, like, you're leveling a Lowy on the back foot, which is pretty rare. You'd have to attack many times with the Lowy and be on the back foot. Like, it's just a really awkward scenario to be in. I'm just going to do that. It's a bit risky, but I feel like it's worth it. Because then I get an item on my tentacle, so even if I lose the tentacle... Like, what? I got the support one, right? Yeah. I don't like the support one, but what can you do? Alright, there we go. We have tough and regen. We're not scared of just taking a hit. Unless they had like scorched earth or something, which they obviously can't have in Demacia, we are completely fine. And then I'm just gonna drop this because if we get overwhelmed on the tentacle, there's no way they can block everything. And we just do that. And then boom. Right? I think we win. And we also have a way to buff to get 2 more attack. If we needed it, which I doubt. I mean, like, let's be real here. Oh, wait. Oh, right. They have to attack for that. I'm not even smart. Like, I literally gave them an out instead of just doing overwhelm, which would have made it so much easier. But, hey, either way, we got it done. To be fair, I haven't played the Alawi deck in a while. By the way, the fact that after 2 enemies, the bars move that much is actually kind of impressive, considering the fact that the XP bar gets exponentially higher as we go up, right? So it makes it way harder to get more stuff. So, alright, I don't like any of these at all. Like, none of these are good. This isn't even that good because Galio is going to be formidable. This, on the other hand, I still don't like it that much. Because the issue is that I don't start with 5 attack units. I earn them. Like, I get them and I build them up with buffs. I might actually just not get anything here. And I want to see what this new power is. Okay, so I just got Legend level 15. Which means that I can now cut any card, is what it says at the healer. So I'm going to be curious to show what it means by any... Oh my gosh. I can straight up pick and choose what I want, which is amazing, because I'm going to get rid of the Sleepy Trouble Bubble. It's literally the only card that... It's probably my least favorite card in this entire hand. So I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to cut the card. Wow, that is OP, actually. getting Legend level 15 might be one of the strongest you can get in the game as of right now. That's insane. Getting that, being able to cut any card you want, that is mind-boggling. How good that is. Wow. I'm surprised they do that, but all right. I mean, hey, if we want to make things more OP, I mean, I hope that they would then, in turn, also make other things more OP as well. So we'll see. I don't know how they're gonna take things, but let's play. Zoe always gets the first one. Yeah. And I think I can get away with attacking here actually, because it not like even if I lose Zoe, I get the +3. Even if they have another one, it's still okay for me. Now, granted, them getting the spell shield plus this does make things harder, but I think I'm gonna outscale her pretty quickly here. Yeah, like yes, we're pretty clear what's gonna happen. She's 2/4 and she has a super cool star chart. They also start with more mana than you. Like, look at that. She starts with 3 mana. Like, if Viego starts with like 4, that'd be pretty insane. Which I'm okay with though. Like, I want it to scale. You know what I mean? Like, I wish that they did more of that. I'm gonna keep these back as blockers for later, but I want to kill this Zoe now. I want her gone. I do not care. I want as big of a tentacle as possible, and I want that Zoe out of here, which is what's gonna happen. And they wasted a card for Zoe's next level up, and I've already killed 2 of their Zoes. So hypothetically, they shouldn't really have any Zoes anymore. But that's only in the hypothetical. I mean, realistically, we all know they're gonna be able to pull some Zoe out of wherever for no reason. But it is what it is. This is a boss fight too, so I can use my health as a resource, which is insane. I got tough. Okay, all right, that's OP. I literally just got tough on this, which is probably one of the best things you can get. Basically means you're never killing the tentacle. I would like to get a Lowy though, which we'll see when we get it right here. Nope, no Lowy. Now I'm debating between these two. I think I go here. And I don't know if I just open. They have the Great Club. I think I might actually play Zoe because it also buffs them as well as it allows me to get a free attack with Zoe, and I feel like that's the correct play. I think I did the correct play there. And we're gonna kill them. We don't really feel the damage that much because we have tough and everything, so I think it's just worth. I probably should have. I was gonna play this onto that, but maybe I won't now because we'll have a cheaper one. Might not be worth it at that point. I think I might just play this right now. Yeah, I'm going to. Stun. Okay, stun's OP here. We want the stun.
Return soon with stories of your climb.
This not having overwhelm is huge for us because it means that they can't really attack that well. Go like that. And what do we do? We just wait, I feel like. What can they do is my question. Oh no. That's actually really bad. That's really bad. I kind of want this tentacle to die now. Because we don't really want this tentacle. It can't do anything for us. Okay, silence on one of their followers is also pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna kill off this tentacle. I feel like that's just the way to go. Because we'll get the buffs back. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And we'll just summon another one. That's interesting, though. I think I'm just gonna buff up this tentacle as much as possible and pray they don't have another silence. Oh. We play this, right? Like, I don't think there's any reason not to. also gets us closer. Okay, so we're never killing that right there, but we can buffalo Zoe, and we can. I don't know if we want to attack that because we're not gonna kill it, right? But it has spell shield. I think we'll leave it that way for now, and we'll just kill these off. I can kill both of them off, right? Yep. Just decrease the blockers here. All right. Interesting game. It was doing pretty good for a second, but hey, you know, we won. They weren't able to stop our attack. They couldn't deal with the overwhelm either. Like, that was the other thing that I forgot to think about was like, well, since the tentacle is overwhelmed, my OTK becomes a lot better, right? Like, my ability to kill the enemy nexus is just a lot stronger because I have 2 overwhelms instead of the 1, which means even if they shut down 1 overwhelm, as long as I gave myself enough damage on another one, I should be completely fine. I already have tough. But the studded leather wouldn't be terrible, and I don't want to use my reroll right now. And I don't like Spirit Stone on either of them that much. But I also want to make sure I guarantee Alawi, because she's my main win con. I'm going to take this. Like, there's literally no reason not to. The overwhelm is so strong. What do I get? Smooth Soloist? I kind of want to go see what the Mist Raids are all about. Let's try Mist Raids. Let's try them out. But yeah, the fact that you can also buy powers in the shop too, just OP. There's so many OP things now, which I mean, like I said before, I'm not complaining. It's just it amazes me how strong they're making certain things, right? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's a fearsome, so I technically can't block it. But I can just do this instead. And I get my +3 right there. My 3/3 tentacle off turn 1. They start with 3 as well. That's interesting. It really is. Because they get so strong so fast. I'm so tempted to do this first. I think I will. I don't think there's any reason not to. Like, I know I'm going to buff another Miss Wraith, obviously. But, like, later on. Like, obviously Miss Wraith's coming, but they have to respond quickly. Okay, now that is annoying. I can't attack because I would lose this. Well, but I still can't buff them, which is nice. And my tentacle, my Alawi drop here is going to feel pretty good. Ooh, I might play this. Maybe I'll save it, actually. Make my Alawi stronger once I drop them down. That's an interesting thought. I'm probably going to do that. We're going to take some damage here for sure. I might block like this. I feel like I have to, right? Because it's like if I don't, I'm going to first off lose out on some damage here for Alawi. But then I also don't make the tentacle it just doesn't feel as useful to me. I think as long as I pull him with the Alawi here, I can attack with everything, right? Well, then what if I just do this? Do I just win? Can they stop that all in? I don't know if they can. Like, oh my gosh, that's a huge card. Jeez. That's a heartbreaking card right there. Not only does it stop my Alawi level up from happening sooner, but jeez, that's a heartbreaking card. That does make me think about Kindred as a champion, though. That'd be a pretty cool enemy. I don't really view Kindred as an enemy, but I think I might have to actually... I'll put this on Zoe, because Zoe's actually an alternate win con for me, and I have a second Alawi in hand, right? So yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's the right play. Hopefully. We'll do this next.
But not forever.
We'll keep getting draw. Alright. They're gonna run out of their hand soon. I feel like they should be, but they're not going to. That's how it feels, you know what I mean? I'm gonna play this next. I'll play this next. I'm trying to level up Zoe here. Because leveling up Zoe also gives me the ability to possibly get healing cards. We don't just win the game. So... But we'll attack first for sure. We're gonna use this, because then we can save our Alawi if we need to, or save our dog if we need to. I know we have a lot, but what can they possibly still have? I mean, I know we're only one off, but... Oh, well they healed. Yeah, I can't stop that. They keep using Spirit's Journey. And they're not using it on Alawi. But I guess that makes sense. It's just frustrating. Let's play this first.
Into clear skies or storms, we sail.
And then we'll do that.
Relish life's bounty.
Alright, we just leveled up Zoe. Big deal for us. Because it allows us to now get the Behold the Infinite cards. They're also one away from death, which I feel like is pretty good. I would really like to get a healing card though right now. The only issue is I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to win the game before that can happen.
Then they follow us.
And I got a paddle star now.
Purpose runs the pain of life. One last chance for grace.
Life has so much to offer.
We're gonna do that. Oh, they got spell shield. Alright, there's no way they can kill him now. They were relying on that for so long and now they can't do it. I don't think that they can win. Alright, and then I block with Alawi. Alright, I think we just won. Pretty nice. And then I believe we have one more enemy, and then Viego. Which would be the second boss, by the way. Which I actually like. By the way, the fact that they're secondary bosses, or like another boss, right, that we can do, actually makes it stronger for us because it allows us to heal again. So say like you're lower on health, right? You can heal again from that second boss. Like even though the boss might be a little bit tougher, it also allows us to heal more. Speaking of healing, they're really going for that heal, which is not going to be anywhere close to what was needed, but we take them, right? But yeah, no, we're doing good in terms of the build so far. I feel pretty good about our deck. I wouldn't say that I'm like it's the strongest iteration I've ever built on Alawi, but it feels pretty good so far. And oh my gosh, look at that. Almost all the way through that. Oh, that's so OP. I can't not take that, right? Like, Tentacle Smash is already one of the best ones I have. Alright. And then... Hush has to be good. Especially since I draw it right at the start. I'm going to take Hush. Stops against anything that can get really strong on there, and... I feel like Zenith Blade's a pretty good pickup. Buy like 2 of them. Do I get Raiding Party? I'll get Raiding Party, and then I'll go for the gold chest, right? Pretty sure is what I'll do. Okay, unless this one's different. Okay, I feel like that's not even that good. Yeah. No, this feels way better to just go for this. It doesn't even feel like they're that strong, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. Because I do want a bit of a challenge. If I kind of go through all this with just no real trouble at all, I'm going to be a little bit sad. I'm going to keep this just as a blocker, just in case. And it also guarantees that I get Hush in my opener. But yeah, it's just kind of sad. Like if I were to win without any real difficulty. Like, I remember with Victor, it actually took me some time before I won with him, right? Like, because he wasn't easy.
Remember my word.
We're saving our health. We're gonna ramp pretty fast here, and we know it, so we're not that worried. We'll attack with this on as a Vanguard lookout.
Hey, you there!
All right, there we go, like that. Maybe I should have pulled this in just to guarantee Billy doesn't get another hit off at the gem. But their hand's also like really stuffed.
These jewels are
I don't know,
more
like their hand is really bad right now, I feel like. Alright, and then I get the Zenith Blade on there, which draws me another, and also
It's a big
buffs
responsibility to shepherd
the
stock.
next like follower that would be in my hand here. I'm gonna discard one of the tentacle smashes, and I feel like Crescent
Oh
Strikes
yeah, that's a
pretty
smart
good
one.
here.
Osu can sniff out any star anywhere.
Oh, that's kind of a problem.
We're all family here.
Alright. I don't think I play Alawi this turn, actually. Which is kind of weird to say, but... Alright, now I do. If they didn't
gems
open
grant
attack, I
awareness
wouldn't have,
of
but... Okay, that's scary, actually. I might have to hush one of them.
Hold still.
What happens if I do that? What happens if I do that and I hush? Yeah, I'm definitely glad I hushed there. Getting rid of 7 damage is pretty big. Now that being said, they're still gonna ramp because this is gonna become unhushed. At least they're using that card now, which doesn't buff this one. It buffs that one, but it doesn't buff that one. Alright, now we play Alawi.
We move against fear, against doubt.
Sapphire, gem of our divine fate.
And
I
we
see
are...
the heavens aflame, God's burning
Okay, that is...
sapphire.
Dude, what is this? What are they pulling? You know what I mean? Like, this is so insanely strong from them. I should still... Yeah, I was gonna say, I should still technically buff my guy again, but like, oh my gosh. That's just crazy. I should have attacked with this, by the way. I don't know why I didn't attack with that. Just frustrated. But it's like, I was in such a good spot. I also just gave them... I have to play Crescent Strike next turn if I'm allowed to.
When you feel
Because this is getting out of hand right there. I need to play another blocker. What am I getting rid of? I is just too good not to pass up on at the moment. I need more draw. This will be nice, but I need Crescent Strike probably into I for the draw. Even though that wouldn't leave me with much.
I see the
Yeah,
heavens
yeah.
aflame,
We're definitely
God's burning sapphire. I see the living
stunning these two.
gods one to watch their
It's
end.
too strong not to. They lose all of their overwhelm pressure as well. Which just means we can block with everything. And since this will become unsilenced now,
You're interesting.
and we still technically see tentacles do damage, which isn't bad either. And Alawi should level as well. Yep.
This is it. Land or drown.
Boom. There we go. Alawi leveled, which is huge for us. Now we put this on there to make sure Alawi can't die. And we don't care about proccing the overwhelm next on Alawi because it doesn't actually do anything for us. We're kind of, I'm not gonna lie, we're kind of looking to OTK here.
Family here.
Because if we don't OTK, there's probably some pretty big issues with these bad boys, but I'll still open with this.
Relish life's bounty.
The only issue is that's gonna give it to them, which is kind of annoying. What do they get? Okay, that's not bad. Quick attack. Killing this off. Whew. Bless you to me. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm gonna kill this, and I'm gonna kill this. And then we do that, which will then also buff this. Giving it tough. Okay, that's not bad. We still need to worry about these guys, which they are going to be scary, but there's not much we can do about that. The other nice thing is, I forget that like we are going to be able to open with them next turn if we wanted to. Like we could force an attack, which could make it pretty hard for them. This Alawi's gonna lose a lot of health here though. The fact that if they didn't have overwhelm, it would be such a joke to go against them. But the fact that they have overwhelm is just so strong. Now if I can bait one of them, they didn't even care about trading it. Yeah. We'll take that any day of the week. I'd play this next if I can, because it still allows me to play the eye if I want, or I can play Answered Prayer. 4 to another. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I still have to take it like a champion. Wait. Oh my god. I just trolled that so hard. Okay. Well, we live and we learn. I gotta keep moving.
Life has so much to offer.
I think I have to block Malawi. Like, what? If I don't block? Yeah, especially since I have another one. Alright, we're definitely blocking with Malawi. And we're killing that off, and we'll just block with that. And yeah, see? Now we only take 4 damage because we blocked Malawi, but oh my goodness, I trolled so hard. I just lost my huge tentacle, which would have just obliterated this one right there, but whatever. And they are full healing, which also then gives them... Is that only for a round? Okay. Yeah, we need to get rid of that, though. We're gonna do this first. Not only does it give us more damage, but it also starts the tentacle with giving them the +3/+3 buff. Alright, we're just trying to make that one thing unkillable. This Alawi lost the light spell shield as well, which is pretty big. Pretty big.
In service to the Imperial.
I think I do this. But the only issue is if I do that, then I don't get to pull anything in. I think I still do it.
Defend yourself.
Strike each other. What does this one get as a buff? Second tough. Okay, well we didn't need that, but I think we just win now. I don't think they can stop us, which is kind of weird to say when you think on it. It's crazy to see a unit though that can actually almost just kill that. A 2023 Alawi can almost die because of the fact that that exists. I'll be curious to see how strong Viego is too. But I don't know. Like, this is gonna be a very long run. I don't even know. Am I gonna really be able to? How much is it in terms of space too? Like on a computer, that's gonna be a lot. That's annoying. All right, there we go. Well, we beat them though, which is the most important part. We want to keep moving forward as like the big thing. C's voice is strong, but not that strong anymore. I feel like Pale Cascade's actually a little bit stronger now. Because it still generates a card no matter what, even if we play it immediately because of the manifest. You get 300 gold and the ability to cut a card from our deck. What do we want to cut? I actually think cutting Spacey's Sketcher might be pretty good here. So I'm going to do that. I don't care about the healing that much. I really don't. So we're just going to go after Viego. There we go. He only has the 1 power. Let's see if he has 4 mana, which would be insane. Okay, so he only starts with 3. Alright. So he's not crazy. Like, if he started with 4 mana, that would be crazy. But maybe Galio, we'll start with that. Which would make Galio pretty hard to beat. Okay, so we start with Hush as well, which is huge. And then things like Viego and Galio. And what does he have on it? He has Savage Shield and Spell Shield? Alright. That's pretty nuts. We take a block here. We want to preserve health now. Because that might, otherwise it might come back to bite us later. And we're not, this doesn't die. So we're okay. Do I just do this and then attack? I feel like that's not a bad play. Unless he's somehow able to stop it. Wait. Oh, right, because it's only the +2/+2. But I'm going to do this first with Zoe. Because that also gives him even more stats. There's the tentacle. Which then allows us to attack again, and then we would be... Alright. That is not what I like to see, but... Yeah, 10-5. Alright, we're definitely attacking with that. Now, which also can deter an attack from Viego, because we'll literally have Alawi on the board with that potential. We can also just tentacle smash. Well, I have spell shield. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I'm gonna drop Alawi down if it would load in for me. Wow, he actually attacked with Viego. Wow. So he's cool losing Viego here. The only issue is then he gets my tentacle back, right? Yeah, actually I don't want to do that. I'd rather take the 10 damage, to be honest. Which seems wild to say, but I would rather do that. We're gonna do this probably. Or do we tentacle smash? I feel like we might want a tentacle smash here. And then we can also pale cascade. I feel like that's not bad. We get oh, we got challenger. Oh, that's what we needed. Okay, that's annoying. But I have to let that die, otherwise we'll do that. I feel like this being able to silence enemy followers is a pretty big deal. I am gonna burn a card, I think. Or am I wrong there? Yeah, I level up Alawi, I get some damage on Viego, and I don't lose anything for it. They are, however, gonna get my challenger unit, which I do have Hush though. I do have Hush. I should be okay there. Which it's just gonna be scary because it's like, oh my gosh, like. But yeah, getting that unit for Viego is pretty scary. I can see why Viego would be such a tough opponent for some champions. He's just not that bad for Alawi, I feel like. Yeah, oh my gosh, they don't even get all the extra buffs. Well, that's just sad. I feel like I just do this to Alawi now, right? And I still have my Hush? Like, right? Or am I playing this wrong? And then I just wait, right? Like, am I forced to do anything here? What is he at? Well, he has no mana, so I can confidently play something here. Okay, I think I have to play this, because it's just a stat stick at this point. It's a pretty strong stat stick at that. So then we go I here. I know we're burning some cards, but I think it's worth it, because I think we can kill them here. So we can kill Viego here, kill them there, and kill them there. And it's not enough to OTK. I can actually threaten it with this, which is what I think I have to do. I know again, like I said, I know I'm burning cards, but it's enough to threaten the fact that we can just kill them if they don't respond. Which is what we want, right? Like, they might have a spell that can kill us. Okay, well, we won. Nice. Alright, that was closer than I would have liked it to be, but we killed off their board and we took the W against Viego, while also keeping our reroll for Galio and fully healing. Like, that's pretty good, if you ask me. That's a pretty good start right there. There we go. I feel like that's pretty good for Alawi. This is also really good, but I just really want the stats on Alawi. Because she relies so heavily on them, right? Like, Alawi is literally a stat stick. That is her entire, like, part. Okay, normally I would get this, but, like, what good does it do to Frostbite a Galio? You know what I mean? Like, He hits with his health. It literally does nothing for me. And I already have this for my power, so I have to go with the officer backup, even though I don't think it's that amazing for me. Um, so I don't know what the different enemies can be here. So like, whatever. I'm still gonna go here. Look at that. I have 7 powers, by the way. 7. Like, that's how much it ramps. Like, you just see 1, 2. Can you get, like, 3 rows, potentially? Because that'd be pretty insane. We obviously keep allowing our opening hand. Always. Like, literally, I was just about to say, I'm like, even if I got 2 allowies, I wouldn't even be angry. Because, like, it's a second allowie. Like, why would I hate on that? You know what I mean? And then I can start out with dropping down some tentacles. Boom. Oh, we can attack with these. It's not bad. Like they're gonna go back to being a 2-2 for sure, but like it's not that bad. I am worried about the obliterate the weakest unit, but like I feel like the Vanguard Lookout's gonna make things easier for me, right? Because it allows me to have those obliterated before anything else. Kind of making it perfect for us in a way, which is pretty OP. Okay, well, I think we just have to take the attack here. What I want? I feel like I want to kill this. The ability for them to have better units, I don't like to see. And then I'm going to kill that off right there and buff that. It gets tough. Alright, nice. And then we're going to drop Alawi next turn, and we're just going to swing as hard as we can. But yeah, we made it so that it's more expensive now for them to just drop down a unit. Also, I just noticed... Okay, never mind. I thought they were 2 mana above us, but I guess not. And this means we're going to strike the strongest enemy, which means we're going to get close to killing it, and it's going to contribute to our level up. Which means I think now that if I attack with the tentacle first, it should still be okay. It should still be fine, right? Yeah. I'm just going to pull this in like this. I don't think I can be stopped. Yeah. Alright. There we go. Huge. And we leveled up Alawi, which is what we need to win the game. Like, I think the most important thing in an Alawi deck is literally just leveling Alawi. But the thing that makes her nicer, that I feel like, than Vi is that you feel like, I don't know why, but I always feel like Alawi is just always in our hand by the time we need her. And the issue with Vi is you need her and, like, you need them in your hand from the start, which it makes things, like, 10 times more difficult, right? We're gonna do that. We're gonna lose some health here for sure, but we're gaining a lot in terms of the board, like to the point where we can literally just kill them next turn. So even if we lose, oh, I spoke too soon. All right, I'm gonna have them kill this off. Yep, you always have them kill them off because there's literally nothing I can do now. I'm. Oh, interesting. Okay. I almost never see that card. Oh, that is annoying that it does buff them. But yeah, I have to kill off that tentacle, because otherwise that tentacle does nothing for me in terms of making it stronger. And I need this next tentacle to be as strong as possible. I want to save enough for this Buru leader. So I'm just going to play this, actually. I think I have to play the eye here. And since I need this to stay alive, I'm going to pull this one in and then Alawi in, and we're gonna get an 8-8 or 10-10. What? Where did all of that come from? All right, never mind. I completely miscounted, but I think we'll be okay. I know we're buffing this, but yeah, I was gonna say, like, I even have the silence, which should allow me to just like push through this one. But even if I didn't have that, I had the Buru leader, which allowed me to attack again, which should have been enough, but we're good, we're good. We did lose some health. We're gonna be at 21 health, I think. But I don't know. We'll see. It's, yeah, 21 health. We have 1,000 gold though, guys. Look at that. We're gonna get even more. Okay, Pale Cascade's fine. we're gonna start out with like a ton of cards in our hand to start, which is interesting. But hey, that's pretty good. I like that. The fact that this is a 2 cost, draw 2, spawn 2, that makes this thing OP. And we have a shop versus just a slot bot. We're going shop because it allows us to go after which one we want as well. I feel like this is just a pretty good pull, possibly. Warlord's Horde, by the way, that is insane that they would even put that in as like, oh man, I want to reroll. Oh my god. Okay. Well, we pulled the most OP ability ever because we rerolled. This is just good for lifestealing back, which I feel like is pretty good, but I don't know if I need it. And I could get 2 Warlord's Hordes, but like my game plan is never to live that long. Like I'm never trying to be in the game for that long. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna go here. Like even though they start with the board and everything, like I still would prefer this. And I get an extra mana gem, which is huge, by the way. That me starting at 3 mana instead of 2 is probably the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Like I start with 3 mana. That means on turn 2 I drop a Lowy down who's a 4/10 with tough. Like how do we? And then it strikes their strongest enemy. That's insane. And I can free attack with this after I attack with this. Okay, I don't even attack with these because that's just a waste of my health. Like, I don't really rely on removal, though, is the thing, which means I'm completely fine. You know what I mean? Like, I don't rely on this, so I never really have to worry about the tough and spell shield. Even though it's really strong on them, I don't really have to worry that much. Wait. Is it even... Oh, my... Oh! Oh, crap! This is legendary. I didn't even realize that. It is the champion bubble. It's because round start I get a mana gem, meaning more than one, right? So that means that next round I'll have 7? Oh my gosh. That's even stronger than I thought it was. That was the most worth it grab I've ever pulled, if that's the case. That would be insane. Oh my gosh. If I get 7 mana here, that is disgusting. Oh my... Okay, guys, never mind. I pulled my first... I didn't even realize whenever I did it that I pulled my first legendary, which I've never done before, which is super cool. This is the first legendary power I've ever pulled besides, like for this Path to Champions, and it has Spell Shield. Alright, they lost the game. I'm not gonna lie, they lost the game. I kind of want to just use this like, am I ever losing? I don't feel like I am, right? And then, what? Yeah, like, I don't feel like I ever have to worry here. I just do that, right? What can they do? I just leveled the Lowy too. This means it's gonna fully heal. Yeah. Do I just kill them this turn? Is that what happens? And then I feel like I actually pull these guys over here for most damage, right? I don't think they can block. Yeah, they can't block enough. We just win. Let's go. It's all because of the legendary power. It allows me to get so much mana so fast that they can't do anything against it. I just OTK them, basically. And I didn't lose any health, meaning that I'm going to gain 2 more back. Yeah, wow. That legendary power, by the way, insanely strong. That's way better than the one that allows you to game start, get an extra mana gem. That one's good, but this one's insane. Like, that's like a 15 out of 10. Like, what? That's an insanely strong power. I don't even know why that's there. Why does that exist? Regen actually makes this card pretty decent. It'll never die. It'll just be a constant +1/+1. And do I need to cut anything? Is what I'm thinking about right now. I don't know if I want to cut anything. I'm trying to think. Like, this Grumble Slug's not the most useful. Like, it doesn't really progress my win con. So, like, maybe I cut that. Because, again, am I really worried about my health here? Do I need to be? Like, let's see. 20... I don't think I am. I feel like I get rid of Grumble Slug. Because what good does Grumble Slug do me? I don't even need a 2 mana starter because I have a 3 mana start. Yeah, I'm just gonna move immediately.
Time to make an impact.
Time to make an impact. We're going against Galio, the behemoth. Alright, guys? This is it. This is it. This is the, I believe, the strongest enemy right here. We're already at almost an hour's worth of video footage. Oh my gosh. We get rid of that. Wait, no, we get rid of Hush because it'll come to us. We would like to get a Lowy in our opener. Always, we would, and yes, they do start with 4 mana. I called it. If I do not stop, I will crumble. They also get a Malphite. Interesting. Alright, if we don't get a Lowy, we're actually in a pretty bad spot. In comparison to where we could be, right? Like, I think this is just important for us to get a good start. We can block Chip. We're fine blocking Chip. Yep, we're gonna block Chip. And we start with 5 mana next turn. We should be okay. Oh my god, that Malphite can be pretty strong pretty quickly. We're gonna need to Buru leader this boy up quickly. Wait, we have to before Malphite even touches the board. We do have Hush. Keep in mind we do have Hush. So, is there a chance we can kill Malphite this turn? Well, they did stun him. I feel like maybe do I just draw here? And maybe look for a Lowy? I didn't get a Lowy. Oh my gosh. I'm doing this for the health right now, and also just to try and get a Lowy. Okay, this can mean I can obliterate a unit, which would be insane. And I got a Lowy. Alright, I'm in a good spot. I don't need to fish for anything more. Alright, and this doesn't have even have Overwhelm. Oh my gosh, I am in a fine spot. And it targets these. Oh my gosh, yeah. We're completely fine. What is it? How much is it doing? Oh. I'm gonna strike this Malphite. What happens if I just silence him this round? I can't kill him. Oh, yes I can. I have this. Come on. What am I saying? And then I buff him too. Maybe get tough? No, I get more damage. Alright, I'm not complaining about more damage. There we go. And he loses his Malphite, oh, by the way, he started with like 50 health. That's a pretty insane boss, I'm not gonna lie. I think if I didn't pull the legendary power, this would have been a lot harder. So I think it's gonna be more challenging for future runs. But for my first run, it seems like it's gonna be pretty good. And I've already leveled up Lowy, meaning that this is gonna peel back the full as well. And I have Uru leader potential. Yeah, no, this isn't gonna be close. I literally almost one shot. Yeah. Oh, that's annoying. I do have Buru leader though. It's not horrible. Depending on what they play, I can literally just. I feel like I just play that, right? No? Like, why not? Why wouldn't I? Do I build it up first? It only gives me one for that. I'm gonna do this. Let's play this first. And then we'll play this second. And then we'll brew leader, right? Oh nice, I got a thing on that. Okay. Spawn 2. And we play him, right? They're not even playing a unit, which means they just threw. Alright, we win. That's Galio, I guess. That's an insane, like, that could ramp out of control, though. I don't know, like, what you do if that Malphite drops on that board and just starts just dumpstering on you. Like, that's going to be way harder for other people that can't create statistics that quickly. And keep in mind, I do have 3-star Lowy, which makes her 10 times stronger than 2-star. Like, 2-star Lowy is way weaker than 3-star. I got 24,000 XP for that. Oh my gosh. Look at that though. That right there. That perfected mana flow. Actually, first off, being the first legendary I've ever even pulled. Insanely good. Insanely good. That is the strongest I've ever seen. All right, guys. What do you think this is gonna be? We're gonna open this live. Okay, okay, it wasn't allowing. I was so ready to just be like, and it's an allowing, and then just rage out of my mind. By the way, 2,000 plus XP, only enough to get them through to level 16. Support cards have common upgrades. Yeah, like that's or common items. Which is actually really good, by the way. That's really good. But like, geez, look at how much XP it takes to get that far. Like, oh my gosh, did I didn't even get enough to upgrade Yasuo. Guys, like, look at this. I'm 5 away on Jin, 5 away on Garen. Like, it's so frustrating. Because I would love to play these new champions and then also put them in because then that gives me access to the Runeterran side of things too. And I do have to get someone up to level 20 for this to work, but I don't even. How am I even gonna be able to do that? Because like I just won with Alawi and I'm still struggling so hard. But yeah, no. If we look at the Colossus just real quick. That's huge. And if I still need a Runeterran champion too, which I don't have Bard, and I don't have Jhin, so I can't do either of those right now. And then if you look at Alawi, by the way, look at how much essence I have on her. Look at that, 95, 95 essence. What do I even do? Like, how is that even fair? Like, I literally can't use that. At the very earliest, I'd get it in like 2 months. So it's almost just completely useless for me. But alright, I digress, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's a very long video because there's a lot of gameplay to get through. But yeah, that's the full gameplay of the Galio run, which I actually think Galio is definitely the hardest champion we've ever played against ever. That is the hardest. So if they go even harder than that, like I don't even know, like I might have to level 30 Alawi just so that we can, make sure that we can play the game. But it's pretty impressive how strong these things can get, and there's a reason why they give us more more legendary chances later, I'm sure. I'd love to make a video at some point on like just like a level 30 champion, like how strong is it really? But that'd be a lot of grinding because we already look at like how much XP you need just for level 16. Imagine how much XP you need to be level 30, right? But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.